The Frontier Experience is a 6-week program that we have that they would spend in the Canadian Rockies. They would be disconnected from their phones, their computers, right, to immerse themselves in God's creation. And in the midst of that, right, we will do various outdoor activities, right, that's integrated with teaching on Christian formation, leadership skills, character development skills, right? Yeah, so that's part of the an integral part of the program.
Yeah, yeah. And you're at the beginning of your second year. Typically, you go, and it's the September and October, that first fall term of your second year. This year they're going out. There's 5 folks going out, and it seems like they're going to have a great time. Yeah. What did y'all do out at Frontier Lodge?
A little bit of everything. It is a perfect blend, or such a good blend of outdoor activities, whether it's biking, hiking, backpacking. We did some whitewater canoeing, but beyond that, I loved how that was paired with devotional times. It was paired with developing our prayer life, developing our just devotional life, journaling, and bringing that into the activities that we were doing, right? Like finding greater purpose, or I should say seeing God in and through the activities that we did. So often it's, there's these fun activities that we do, and they're fun, but they're not necessarily, you don't think of God as, you don't think of them as being integrated with experiencing God. Whereas whether it's a hike, whether it's biking, we learn to see God in and through all of creation, and we learn to walk with Him through it as well. I would say a personal example, one of my favorite examples, was when we did rock climbing. I actually somewhat overcame my fear of heights there, climbing up there.
You said somewhat, so you're still a little bit.
A little
It gets
bit.
you a little bit.
Yeah, it's still a little, I'm not perfectly comfortable, but just challenging myself in that way was so amazing, because when I got to the top, I realized I can do this. And it just, this fear that just sort of went away. And I don't think that it was at all separated from the devotional time we had just before the before the activity. And so just integrating our spiritual life into whether it's our leisurely life or whether work life or whatever it is, integrating the two. I think my experience at Frontier Lodge there was just very foundational as far as that goes, yeah.
That's one of the things I really love or find valuable. As I'm a teacher interacting with students and seeing students go through this program, I think what's most valuable is one of the key things is just learning how to pray and learning to live the Christian life of relating to God in the ins and outs and ups and downs. And one of the things we do as part of the program is we meet every week, and we, as a whole program, it's a course. It's called a reading group. We're usually reading something together, but often we're praying together. We're just getting to know each other, and it's time spent walking with students and helping them encounter God and learn about themselves and learn about their own life of prayer that I found really valuable. And so often sometimes we're reading. I think it's great to discover Christian theologians like Augustine or Teresa of Avila or Jonathan Edwards or whoever it might be, or we read something that's more recent, something from some psychological literature, and we're trying to kind of wrestle with how does this impact our spiritual lives and the way that we think about ourselves and God. And then the Frontier Experience is just an amazing opportunity to spend time with God in prayer, in creation. You're immersed, you're disconnected from tech, you're immersed in this close community.